guys. Give me a minute. Well, big fail. I'm not sure what happened, but I just did an hour-and-a-half stream, lost the video, lost the stream. Welcome to my channel. I am Xodus, and I stream Ark, everything Ark, and I have too many hours in this game, and I'm at the point where I don't like to brag about it anymore. It's just not fun. It shows you just how little of a life I have with outside of Ark. But I enjoy it. I am a completionist, and everything I do in full. I had a pretty good video, hour and a half, so I'm kind of lost because I'm halfway through this video, and I'm hoping that it is streaming properly now. I'm going to double check my stream and see if we've improved. Everything looks pretty good now. I don't know what happened, but I lost a lot. What we are out and about doing right now is looking for Bastion Beetles. The day plan is Bastion Beetles, and I found a 330 Giga out and about. Now this is a Paleo Giga. I'm not 100% certain, but I want to check this Bastion Beetle out real quick. That is... ooh, a little too much. Well, this beetle is giving me a headache, so... I don't have the equipment to tame this paleo. Now, if this paleo is tamed the same way the Rex is, which I'm going to look up real quick to make sure it is. So give me a minute. Very fun to have resources like Wiki to look things up occasionally. This is an Evo Giga 330, and if this is passively tamed, which it is, it passively tamed? It is passively tamed. I do have a Giga Heart. I did defeat a Giga that was nearby. So you have to wear it out. What we're going to do right now, for now, is we're going to set a rally point. I'm going to try to capture to see what level this Bastion Beetle is. Well, I had it. I had it, and I lost it. There we go. It's a 110. Alright, let's continue looking for larvae. Because even though I am kind of ready... I don't know why that... Okay. See, the fun thing is I need Scorched Earth, Bastion Beetle, embers. We'll take that, we'll take that. Let's continue looking for this larva. Now, where is the larva? It's in that direction. Let's go. Let's slowly fly, and if it's up and over the turn, we'll get that. We'll make sure that happens. Back in this corner, I guess. Don't tell me it's past the wall. It is. It's past the wall, which means that we're now looking at back at the original base area, I think. Because there's no other way of going further. Alrighty. So, while we're flying here and possibly seeing if I have another marker, did I just crash? Thank God. I am Xodus. I run a cluster, Rebel Circus Gaming cluster. We used to have all the maps, but considering population is low, interest might be just as low. Not sure. It's kind of hard to keep a cluster fully maintained. So, and we are not a fly-by-night cluster. For stability and longevity, we decided to go with a few staple maps, and then I know there's a mammoth up here, and I had it. Did I lose it? No? There's a mammoth up here somewhere that I tamed. But we decided to go with a few maps that are part of our staple. And looks like I gotta reconnect to this mammoth. Not sure why it's not showing up unless it died. I sure as heck didn't pick it up. Well, I can only say that... Did I pick it up? That's what it is? Oh, that's nuts. I'm losing it. I am losing it. Oh my God, I'm losing it. Ah, there's another larva this way. Anyways, Rebel Circus Gaming, I'm part of the cluster, blah blah blah, and you're welcome to join us if you want. We are a grindy server. Certainly can't beat the game in 30 days, 90 days. I would say it would getting started, you'd probably beat the island in 6 months. You could probably do it if you worked hard at it, you know, without a doubt. So this isn't a server where you're coming in and trying to beat it within a month or a weekend or something like that. I like to say these aren't your dad's settings. These are hard, you know. Although there are some aspects of the settings here that are quite easy, because I don't feel the game really starts until level 105. So I give you 105. You know, the struggle that most people have between 0 and 105, I don't think it's a struggle. I think it's just, you know, routine. in my opinion. You know, note runs to get to 105. You level up. You can open up any container that you want at that point. You know, I mean, to me, so what? You know, I want you to strive for the bosses. I want you to add 5 to 15 levels to your character. I want you to come in and strive to get the XP for your character. I want you to improve it and go to another map and do the same thing. You know, that's the real struggle. The struggle is starting to farm the bosses, unlocking the engrams, getting to that tech tier. And even at the tech tier, you're just not unlocking quite everything. You know, you got the note runs, you got the dossiers. You know, that's all stuff that we strive for here at RCG. You know, so I'd love for you to come and join us and try it. This is a play at your own rate. It doesn't mean that you know things are easy. It doesn't mean things are extremely hard. That just means that you can find customized settings with each map that fit your gameplay. All my maps are different, you know, as far as their settings and their rates. You know, they're not drastically different, but if you want improvement in one thing versus another, if you want a higher harvest rate, then you join this map. If you want a lower harvest rate but better breeding, you join this map and not this map. You know, so everything's a little bit different. It adds a unique flavor to each map. Hopefully you get the experience from the map and not get bogged down on one map and get complacent with it. Oh my gosh, my dragon's almost dead again. Alright, so let's get that. Let's see, any trees. It's something that we mentioned earlier, but for whatever reason, just don't love going back through it now. So let's just go pick up our dinos, continue looking for Bastion Beetles, and make a plan, because I got 1 gigaheart, and I think I got a couple more back at base. Make a plan for this giga. Huh. I don't know. I really want to do it, but I tell you what, I know it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. You know? Alright, let's get some flippers. Let's get our handy dandy Mosa. Back on the road again. Make sure that we have the proper buffs in the bottom right hand corner. If you notice, I do have a buff for the Stethecanthus. This Stethecanthus is something provided by the Sunken World Editions mod. I'll explain more of it, but that little indicator in the bottom right says it will point out max tames for me. You know, I've already beaten this map, so right now I just use this time freely to kind of enjoy the max tames, kind of go taming, kind of explore everything that Atlantis has to offer. The flora, the fauna, both. If you notice, I do have a shovel, and I have some potted plants here. Something I'd like to do as a completionist is go around and collect some of the flora. Now you do have to be careful. Some of this flora might only be native for Atlantis, which means it is not in the base game. If you do transfer it to a base game location in the potted, then oh boy, that dolphin is not looking too good. He's halfway in this dome. Alright, that's another collected. While we're over here, let's go ahead and take a look to see what our handy dandy indicator says here. So we're gonna go high because there's less obstruction way up here near the surface. Now, in Atlantis, you don't necessarily go above the surface, so I'm gonna take a quick swim up here to show you. Okay, that's the roof. That's the roof of the map right there. That's all. You're not going any further than that. Everything else is underwater. You know, so everything works with air bubbles in Atlantis. We're still going in the right direction. We have less obstruction here towards the surface, which is great for us. I'm going to check our stream to make sure we're still staying live. We are. If you can hear me clearly, then we're in a positive direction. Apparently one of the settings that I made to try to improve the bit rate and the stream rate kind of messed things up, maybe. I'm thinking. Alright, let's check to see our handy dandy indicator here. Still heading in the right direction. You can swim, but it is a little bit more difficult to swim like this. Both on a console controller, both of these amplify, like both joysticks amplify, so you can use you always want to make sure you're going in a direct line like this, though. You know, use the right joystick to slightly turn, and then use the right joystick to adjust. So this is apparently taking us all the way over here to this nice looking water air pocket. I don't think I've ever been in this. Are we serious? There's actually something in here? Is it in there or is it underneath? I don't know. But it's definitely saying it's this way. Alright. It's pointing down. So, barring anything looking dangerous, I'm not sure what down means, because it doesn't look like anything's there. So, now I have a glide suit on, so even if I hit this patch of air pocket here, I should be pretty safe. Now, I see some Kentros. It's telling me it's in this little dome-like area. Now that looks like a place. There's a Bastion Beetle. So let's get our... That's a Paleo Kentro. It's called the Greater Kentro. I think the designs are phenomenal. I'm going to leave them alone right now, though. We are looking for Bastion Beetles. And this is another Scorched Bastion Beetle. 286, pretty decent number. We're going to kill him first. Hopefully, if the... There's a max level something or other in there. He definitely took torpidity, probably from the... He's almost dead, and then we're going to have to kill this Stego. Like I said, you're going to have to follow them around in order to get the Bastion Beetle to keep interest in you. You know, because he follows them. There, he's done. I've got the embers from it. Nice high-level Stego. It's not going to do much damage unless it bleeds me. Whatever was in here is gone. Let's find out. Let's kill this hostile. There's another Bastion Beetle. But I want to find this larva. We're too close to the larva, so we're going to have to take care of this Bastion Beetle. Now we did get the right taming stuff for the larva. Alright, so now we're going to have to go on foot, because this thing's either meshed, which I have found things to be meshed easily. Because right now I don't see anything. I'm thinking that this thing is meshed, which is a shame. Like, we're either walking on it or we're right above it. Like, I don't see any movement ahead of us. I find it funny that this is still greening me in a direction, and it's no longer greening me in a direction. It's like we're standing on it. It's like right here. And I would love to see it just pop out. I hear it. I'd love to see it just pop out of the mesh and just be like, hey, here I am. But I have found that the Bastion Beetle, just probably because of how this thing works, yeah, this thing's gotta be meshed, which sucks. Sucks. I have brought it up with the modder. He knows these things are meshed. I don't have the best relationship with modders. I hope to improve that. Honestly, I think as long as both parties are kind of like always striving for better communication, better relations with each other, that there's always a way, but that's not always the case, you know. We got some velos. Well, we came, we saw, we didn't conquer. Can't kill it. Best thing to do in situations like this is to honestly just attempt to. I think I still have my gear on. Just put a notice in with the modders, the people that can help affect this sort of thing, and move on. That is about 3 of the larvae that's in the mesh that I've found so far. Probably 3 out of the 5 that I've come in contact with. Now, the best way of getting to the next location without triggering, because this is going to trigger this location. You know something, I hadn't looked. Let me just double check that it's not up here for some reason. You know. Because shit on me if it's up here. And I mean, is it possibly? No. Yeah. Right below us. Okay. Just had to double check. Something I just learned is there's 2 modes to the glide suit. There's a mode that is basically like a level glide, and the other one allows you to move around up and down. Well, not up, down, side to side, you know, basically. So the only way we're going to find the next Bastion Beetle, I mean, that brought us all the way. So from top, you know, top right to bottom right, we've situated it. Is to get far enough from this location that this marker changes. If we get stuck with no more Bastion Beetles that we can find, let's make sure we're going in the right direction. Yeah, this is a pretty... Ah, Shasta! It's not triggering, so it's not a max level. Those are fun to tame. I don't know why, but I have a... I don't know. I have like an XP boost on right now. Kind of weird. Status effect. Alright, so this has changed. You notice that right there? So let's get that off. Now let's see if this is taking us in a direction that we can maybe get behind. This looks like it's taking us back home. So let's head in that direction. Let's get this handy dandy thing off. Alright. Now we're going to find the first opening to the dry side, which we're looking for a passage that is up. Right here. We're going to go slower. We're going to make sure we don't breach. I've lost a most of breaching. We're going to get ready to throw our... Let's throw our flyer out. And if this is leading us right back to the other meshed one, which we can't help, we can't change, we can't do nothing about it, then we'll find something else to do. Because our Bastion Beetles are kind of lost. Or I could go to another map. Very possible. Alright. We're going in the wrong direction according to this. Yep. This is where the meshed Bastion Beetle was. Maybe going out of render and coming back did something for its meshing. Probably not. I don't see anything moving. It was right where I'm standing, basically. We gotta be careful. There looks to be a Rex over there. So, let's keep a active eye on that. Past it. That Rex is awfully close. This looks like it's here. I want to see if I can kill it because there's nothing else I can do. Yeah, we're just stuck. So, I suggest let's go to a different map and see if we can have more fun with the Bastion Beetle. We've explored everything we can with this map. We still have that 330 Giga we can talk about doing. To be fair, I don't need a Giga. Is this where it came in on? Yes. I'd be doing it just for your benefit, even though I haven't tamed a Paleo one. Our options are that you can convert your old vanilla ones into Paleo. So I do have a dominant breed line of... So that might be something we do a different day, because I really want to focus on the Bastion Beetle today. Something I've been looking forward to doing for quite some time now. I did mark a passageway to closest passageway to our base. I did promise one of our cluster members that I would test out something that he's having a problem with. So we're going to take a quick stop back at our island base and test that for him, and then we're going to head over to Astraeos. Make sure nobody is following us. And who knows, maybe he'll join us on the stream. Reach out to him. Let me get inside here real quick where it's safe. See, that Dinotherium right there would probably be what I use. Let me check its health out to tame the... Yeah, look, see, 170,000 health. He gets tired, but he causes a lot of freaking damage, too. Bleed effect with damage. If you have wyvern milk, you can nullify the bleed effect. Alright, so he won't join us, which is fine. We'll give him an opportunity some other time. Alright, make sure there's nothing on me that won't transfer. Got lots of stuff on me that won't transfer. But a lot of this stuff I don't want to go with me, because I'm focusing on Bastion Beetles. So the only thing I really need for Bastion Beetles is these cakes. Everything else, as far as... And I'm double checking the Gigaheart, blah blah blah. Everything else can go in here. Oh, I want to keep the bug repellent. And we'll distribute. Alright, so we'll go over this mod some other time, but this is the VS aesthetic mod. Very nice. It turns basically dedicated storages into skins that you can use for wireless crafting. Makes it really nice, complementary to RP servers and the RP kind of aesthetic. But it's very nice because you have, like I said, a distribution system. Drop boxes that you can put down just about anywhere. You can set the distribution menu of all the different resources and tell it where exactly you want it to go. And you do have a crane that assists you in that. So we got everything basically. I wish I could top off. Actually, I can top off back at my base. I can top off the health on that. So So let's go ahead and transfer over to the main base. Very cool. So it looks like the stream is coming through pretty nicely now. God, I don't know what happened the first time. It's probably one of the many settings that I changed in order to try to improve the stream. I was getting a feedback in the audio, which I'm no longer getting. Forgive me because I'm eating some pineapple as well. So the issue that one of our members is having is that the Draconic Chronicles has published that you're able to, let me double check. I don't think it's under Essence. Oop. Dino body parts. Body parts can be created by using Dino Murder Potion on your own tamed creatures. Note the body part drops on the floor near the corpse. So, he is having a problem with that. So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. He is having a problem with that. So we have some Dino Murder Potions up here. We're going to go ahead and get 20 Dino Murder Potions. Now this is Draconic Chronicles offers a ton of dragons or wyverns or worms to your creature mod list. She is very, very good at what she does. The modder for this mod. I highly recommend it. She works alone though. So she's overwhelmed and life gets in the way sometimes, but I do highly recommend because she pours her heart and soul into this mod. She has adjusted the mod in order to make it more playable for console. At one point it was near unplayable for console because it was not optimized, and she listened and she heard the people complaining and asking her to change, and she created a whole new mod called Light. So Draconic Chronicles and Draconic Chronicles Light, and the Light version makes everything simpler and performance better for console edition. For servers that have crossplay, this is perfect. So we're gonna go find some crazy ass dinos that we're wanting to kill. Alright, and I don't want to mix them up with what I have. I want to drop these off real quick, because that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to kill my creatures. I should have left some of these actually over there, because I do have a process that I like to use. And I should have left them over there, to be fair. Alright, we're gonna grab some of these and see what the hell happens. We're going to test it on a couple different ways. We're going to test it on the mesh. Alright, we're going to test it on foundation. And we may even test a couple aquatic creatures, considering that they basically are in the mesh already, in the water mesh. So But I have no doubt that we're going to probably get exactly the problem that he has. So we're going to kill the dino. Well, look at that. The dino part came out. That's quite noticeable. Very noticeable. So we're gonna... Well, I almost consumed it. Not sure that's what you want to do. So let's try it again. And let me go ahead and record this for him. Now, it's already recorded. What am I thinking? I'm live streaming. Alright. So we'll go ahead and kill. Body part popped out. Kill. Oh, Kairugu body. Body part popped out. You even get some meat. I think it's pretty fantastic what she did as far as the animation is concerned. Alright, let's throw a couple out. Worked out fine. Worked out fine. Worked out fine. Alright, let's pick these up. I don't think I want to test... It says I'm encumbered. What the hell am I encumbered from, though? Food? I guess the food. So let's... Alright, so I do have a place I keep all these. Test is over with. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see an issue. So, something is wrong on his part. Maybe he might need to reinstall the mod itself. Or maybe he just, I don't know, maybe the place that he's doing it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add that, and add that. Done and done. And put back our murder potions. Oh, that's not where we keep it, though. Did not go back. Alright, let's go back to looking for Bastion Beetles. I spent a lot of time on the base, but the base here I've spent a good portion of 2 years to make a build, rebuild, a whole bunch of different ideas. I could spend probably 3 or 4 videos going into everything that this video has, or this base has for you. But we're not doing that today. We're doing something better. We're looking for the Bastion Beetle. The Bastion Beetle just got added to our servers not long ago. I have yet to really grab a hold of trying to put some time and effort into getting them. There's another mod that we added not long ago that I haven't put any effort into as well. And that would be Isle of Myth. So, the Drakara. I, of course, want to spend some time with that. Cannot do that right now either. Now that I've mixed up everything here, let me see if I can take away. That's all mine. The stuff I was gonna tame. Alright, so the stuff that I tamed and picked up, we got this, we got this. think that's it. Think so. I'm not sure what happened to the... Did I not pick up the... I guess I didn't pick up the Zavactinus. Alright, yeah, and I've already transferred, so I need some more bug repellent. Again, we're going to go into... This is a much larger organization of what you saw earlier with VS. And one of these many doors has my bug repellent. Boom. Alright, so we're going to take about 50. Got to be really careful. I'm not spending a lot of time up in my farming area, and I have no doubt that I'm losing some of the plots. Which is okay, because we can just replant them. You know, as you can see, there's lots of things out here that is not being tended to right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. These used to have things in it. Not worried about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Not worried about it. Up here, I have some more saves, and we have female Bastion Beetle. But we have some Scorched, so we might need to make some new containers to kind of separate the Scorched from the regular. But for now, we will keep them all together. And then this is, of course, is male Bastion Beetle Embers. When we get some, those things right there determine what variant and what gender our Bastion Beetle will be. Fun fact, the way, again, if you haven't heard, the alphas are set up to drop the quality and the crafted saddles of whatever, you know, alpha creature it is. So Alpha Rex will drop Rex saddles, both crafted in blueprint. You know, Alpha Carnos, same thing. Alpha Raptors, same thing. Anything that has an alpha variant. The Bastion Beetle has an alpha variant. It's called the Rogue Bastion Beetle. Right now, this is the only way that you can get its, not its regular saddle, but its special saddle. So the female Bastion Beetle has a artillery saddle, and the male Bastion Beetle has a cannon saddle. And those are special saddles that you can get through the Rogue Bastion Beetle, both crafted and BP. So let's... I think I took my... Let's get a quick heal on our... I hate to take up valuable time like this, but let's get just a quick heal on our Wyvern, and then we'll head over. We have no muscle either, so I'm thinking that what we'll do is we'll get some of the many muscle badasses that we have in our lineup, in our personal collection of imprinted dinos. For sure, Carno. I don't love pyromanes. I really don't. Just not. It's just I just think there's better things out there. Like I like to use the Thyla. You know, I really do. Not the highest level, but on one of our playthroughs, on the Lost Colony playthrough, when we first added Paleo, this dude right here, he was my go-to. He was my go-to buddy. He was my backup muscle. That should be enough of a little top off. It's not fully healed, but it should be enough. Get over 30k? 30k, 30k, 30k? Well, let's at least hit 25. Want to hit 25. Let me relay to our member that I tested it in live stream and I saw no issues. We better come across something worthwhile here. Excuse me. Bastion Beetle or bust. We've got two maps that we can look for these Bastion Beetles on. Map 1, Valguero. Map 2, Astraeos. I say let's head over to Astraeos because Astraeos has two types of Bastion Beetles. It has the Scorched Earth Bastion Beetle, or the Scorched Bastion Beetle and the regular Bastion Beetle. I wouldn't mind looking for both. I'm eventually going to have all three. The Aberrant, which I've tried to force on to the Valguero and Astraeos, since they both have aberrant areas. Try to reach out to the modder to see if I can get some insight, some advice on what I can do to help facilitate that. I'm very competent at adding spawns to different maps, but this one is not working no matter what I do. So I'm wondering if there is a condition that forces it. I'm not sure, but I have to have feedback from the modder in order to make that work, and so far I do not. Maybe we can. Maybe he sees this live stream and says, hey, you know what? That could be something we look into. Alright. Now where is my drop? It's been a good minute since I've been over to Astraeos. Been playing Atlantis. But let's go give it a try. Looks like the stream is still good. Do we have 9? Let's see. Still 8. So I'm fairly certain I am live streaming on Twitch right now. Afterwards, I upload it and do some work on the video to make it good for YouTube. In the future, I would like to put some more production effort in as I learn it, as I go along, as I get more followers. I am not somebody who's looking for any sort of viral content. I'm just somebody that wants to share my knowledge with anybody who enjoys this game as much as I do. So, if you enjoy this game as much as I do, then this is the stream for you, and this is the video for you. If you have any comments or advice, I'm all ears this day and age. Really, I am. All ears. So, let's see what direction we're going in. Alright, we are going in that direction, towards that drop. So I'm flying fast. It is very difficult to fly while you have the gene scanner in your hand. You have to make sure you're going in a straight direction at all times. Alright, so if you have to turn a little bit left, just slightly tap it, feather it. We've just passed whatever we're looking for. So, let's hope we're not meshed. Alright. That's the right direction. So we're going to have to turn our body a great deal and then turn it back straight. Alright, somewhere in that direction. Did we passed it. This thing, don't tell me this thing is under the mesh again. It's either up or down. Yep, right here. Right here. Why? Is it that close to the edge, or? I don't see anything. And I don't think there's a tunnel or a cave. I mean, there could be. So let's look in the side of this. Nothing there. Once again, it's meshed. No Bastion Beetle. No larva. Alright, let's get out of distance. Let's get away from that. I do apologize. I mean, sometimes arc be arc, you know? Like, we have to put up with the good with the bad if we're going to continue to enjoy it. I have a philosophy of spilled milk. You know? Spilled milk. Can't be upset over it. Gotta move on. Alright, so it seems like we're getting close to another one, possibly. In that direction. Let's go down. Take this off for a second, because I'm not doing very well handling. Let's see if we can find this. Okay, we got a buck. We got 3 bucks. And unbeknownst to me, I've done lost my Stethecanthus. So I left it back on I did what normal, you know, most people do, and just forgot their shoulder pet. Alright, is this thing in here somewhere? We got another mesh. Why? 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 There it is. There we go. 187. Not good enough for us, guys. Not good enough for us. Well, we can do better. We can do better. Let's do better. Tech Rex. Beauty. Not looking to tame any of those today. We're going across the water. Maybe. Uh-oh. We're turning in a direction. I kind of miss my Stethecanthus. We could be literally flying over all kinds of Max Tames. Well, that's kind of a new thing to me. I don't remember that cave. There's the Bastion Beetle. As we've learned, the Bastion Beetle doesn't really determine... Ooh, just barely. Bastion Beetle doesn't seem to really determine what exactly the larva turns out to be. That's an Escarcha, folks. That's an Escarcha. I think. S-acro. That's not an Escarcha. But that's the first S-acro that I've ever seen. It's done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, you're gonna come after me now. You've just been shocked. Alright, let's get that ember. Alright, now let's look for that beetle. Oh, this is going to be unusual terrain. You guys didn't notice that. Yeah, I knew you were gonna mess with me. You just can't be happy just being neighbors, can ya? Let's just be nice neighbors. For once. This larva's close or it's not close. See this right here? These are the kind of plants I like to collect. So let's go ahead and get some. There we go. See, I collect plants, flora, and fauna while I'm out. You just have to have a few plant pots on you. And you can collect some beautiful plants like these. Like this tree. You're not going to see this tree. These bushes that are golden colored. You know, anywhere. We'll keep them. You know? Some pretty cool plants. Alright. Am I getting too far away from the Bastion Beetle? Let's see. Where is this thing? I've got a feeling like it's up there. Not flying straight, so we're gonna have to... Another acro. Oh, this thing's hitting. This thing's nasty. I don't know what level it is, but it's nasty. If I didn't kill the beetle, I am not sure what to think about this. Is the beetle on the side of the cliff? Is it meshed? Is the beetle in the water? Who knows? I mean, it could be down, it could be up. The wyvern's cliff jumping. Now it should be behind me, right? Like, what do I think about this? Like, this thing could be on a rock. Or is that it? 121. I found it. What an odd place to be. What an odd place to be. Not sure I can even get to it. But this, obviously with something else I have, I can get to it. Well, why did I get hurt there? There, I got it. Get the heck out of here. Where's next? You just never know where the gene scanner's going to take you. It seems like it's nearby. These are usually accompanied by their parents. Are those attacking it? I think they did. It's right next to it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Whatever got me, which is probably the Perlovia. $308. $308, folks. So let's see if we could do this the right way, if there is a right way. We know things aggro. But let's see if this helps us in the process. That did not help in the process, you guys. Just saying. Alright. Very funny. That's hilarious. I didn't lose any health from it. I mean, but in the same sense, I don't want to say I don't like. I don't love wearing ghillie. One, I like to travel light in these situations. Okay? I like to travel light, and I don't want things like if I die wearing ghillie. If I die wearing ghillie, then I'm stuck. Then I have to recover everything. Well, that's got a huge aggro, eh? Oh, is this a high level freaking... Of course it is. Oh, look, and we got some ants, too. Or that might have been bees. I don't know. Ants. Now they're all attacking me. I don't know where those are coming from. They're coming from an anthill somewhere, though. I think it's right there. Right there. There's the anthill. Alright. Last one. We can deal with this. I hear something coming. Done? I thought I heard some stomping. What's attacking me? Why is that thing attacking me after being... Oh, another one's attacking me. $297, that's not horrible. Not sure, yeah, it's causing damage. I should not have done that. That was stupid. Because I did not put this thing on. I gotta save that beetle now. I'm hoping it brings its butt over here. Because I was kind of hoping to do this other beetle. Really, I want a 330. I don't want a 290. 297 or whatever. I mean, this is 2 levels. This is 3 levels down. Yeah, I'm picky, I know. I'm pretty picky, but... if I'm going to eventually have a 330... then, I might as well not waste my time with other things. Time and resources. So let's try to find the next one. We are going in... this direction. Try to find the center and fly straight. Eventually, the gene scanner will change direction. And you know you're in the right place. Oh, see there? Boy, that was instant. That was instant. So this thing's like right below me. Is it? That's it, right in front of me. Alright, let's see if this is worth it. 121. Not worth it. Next. Same area? Different? We'll find out. Definitely a different area. I swear to you guys, we'll find a 330. It takes time. Once again, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. Find my YouTube channel, Xodus Files. And subscribe, share, like. All that good stuff. It's not that big a deal, but I am just trying to build the channel a little bit. Make it feel like I'm reaching somebody out there. Somebody enjoys the content I might bring. So let me know if you like it. Also let me know in the comments if you'd like me to see something specifically done. I don't mind exploring new mods. I don't mind doing walkthroughs. Anything and everything to keep me in this game. You're feeding my addiction. And by feeding my addiction, you're complacent. We are getting close. Huh, 319 acro, are you kidding me? I could probably tame that. I could probably tame that. Not sure if I should though, because I'm kind of looking for Bastion Beetle. I don't have an acro yet. Let's continue looking for the larva. I mean, I've got a feeling like, unfortunately, it's in this area somewhere. There it is. 44. Let's leave it alone. Maybe we'll come back to it. Next. Next. We are definitely close again. Like right here somewhere. We're gonna land. Really close to going at it on foot because we're going around it. See? Going around it. Do you see anything moving on the ground? I don't yet. Right there. 132. I don't know, honestly, to be fair to the modder and to the mod and the quality of work this modder does. I have like 3 or 4 of his mods. I wouldn't have a clue of how to find these larvae without the gene scanner. You might be able to get lucky with like tech helmet or some other. I mean, like for base game, like a tech helmet. Other than a mod that might offer again something else. Oh, we're going the opposite direction. We need to go up to wherever that scary thing is. There's another one. Too close. It's like we're on top of it. There it is. 44. Again, going back to my thoughts, since I kind of get waylaid very easily. Like, vanilla-wise, if you guys have ideas or thoughts on how to find these beetle larvae decently, if you notice, they're supposed to all kind of spawn together. If you notice, they're not spawning together. If they do spawn together, the parents die. Of course, we're going in the wrong direction. And leave the larva. If you also notice, nothing really aggroes on the larva. So, I mean, they'll exist until you do a dino wipe or kill them. In my experience, at least for the members in my cluster, I don't think anybody's actively playing the mod. And I think, initially at least, that could be one of the reasons. It's very difficult to find beetle larvae. Because not everybody, you know, has the ability of using bobs. You know, they're playing vanilla. You know, I don't detract, you know, I don't make fun of anybody playing vanilla. That's their choice. You know? And you know, I like to think that we play close to vanilla, but I know there's several options that are in our settings that are not vanilla. Like, aren't even close. Are we on foot now? Is that what we're doing? This thing seems very close. And I don't like the fact that this Dracara is pretty close. But it seems like we're going to go too far. Is that it up the walkway over there? Well, he got in my way. That was not it. I thought I was being smart, but that's dookie. Dung. So if you guys have a really easy method. Oh, we up on a mountain top? Come on. Are we meshed? Oh, we're gonna get ourselves stuck. That's what we're doing. Is that it? No. Interesting. Like, the gene scanner was really saying like we were close to it. But like these minute changes and direction is telling me that we should be nearby. But it's still where we're not. Alright, we just passed it. So we just passed it. It's in this little brush somewhere. I think we're off our... I think we're officially off. Did I walk over it? I did. Well, guys, we found another... Well, that's my tame. Found another 44. Awesome. Awesome. I swear to God, we're going to get lucky. Gonna get lucky. Did I just kill one that wasn't? What is did I kill like a 200? That's what it looked like. There was a second larva there. But we're not looking for 200. So we're in this direction. Now we're in this direction, so we're close again. Or I thought we were, but apparently we're not. Drakara. Beautiful. Beautiful mod. Again, the passive taming process, I think, turns off some of the people. You know, it's just that type of game now, where I think a lot of people want it easier than what it is, and all of these passive... you really have to love the game, I think, in order to enjoy, like, what passive taming brings to the game. Like, you have to be a student of the game, I think. And we all have the ability to be students. Not all of us have time, I think, is the issue. And when you don't have time, you have to make sacrifices in some of the things you enjoy doing. And I have 2-hour streams, but I play a little bit longer than that. Oh, here we are. Next destination. And I'll probably live stream more of what I do, you know, as time moves on. I've got a feeling like we're here. That is something, but I'm not sure what it is. That was a compy. Alright, let's find out exactly where this thing is. Am I standing on it? I am. 286. Guys, that was better, but that's not max. There's another one there. I thought I heard some battle music, but I wasn't sure where it was coming from. It's either another one there or something in the opposite direction. Yeah, something's not happy with me. I'm not sure where he's hitting from, though. If he's meshed, battling me, oh, that's just not fair. He's still hitting me. I don't know where he's at. Show yourself. Are you down in the crack? Oh, you're not hitting me from here, so you gotta be in the mesh. But you're not, you can't hit me here. Well, that's not fair. That is not fair. Right here. That's not fair. You can hit me, but I can't hit you. Huh? That's just the way it goes. Well, now, to get away from that spot, we have to go a distance, I think. I don't even know, because here, something changed. You see that? Something changed. These things are all over the place. There's probably hundreds of these things. God knows. It should be closer than the other one now. I don't see any Bastion Beetles flying around. We've flown far enough away that we're definitely not closer. We've just passed it. Oh, this would be a little harder to find things crawling. Thought that Lystra was it for a second. Oh, if this is meshed. Nope, there it is. $99. All right. Now to fly, you gotta really kind of point both controllers, joysticks, in one direction. Overcompensate for kind of like the drift, and then go back to center. And then make sure that you're flying straight. You can do this with any mounted weapon. You know, very difficult. Like if you're trying to do more than one thing while doing it, but if you can just maintain a straight path, then everything goes all right. Alright, what are we doing on time? 1:34:40. To be fair, I thought we already got some larvae, but I don't remember seeing it. What did I do with it? I mean, I thought I had one at the other one. Maybe I didn't. Alright, we've passed it. So, we'll just do a stand-up real quick. Find out what direction we're going to go. Turn around. There's the Bastion Beetle. So, that's a good thing. Leaves a bag. We're going to want to pick that up for Ember. Now we're going to go look for that larva. Everything over here looks relatively safe. Only issue is that if the larva's in a place that's near this ant pile, everything there is going to attack us. So we really want to be... Are we going to be talking about in this water? I don't want to be in the water. It's kind of looking like we're in the water or somewhere nearby. Anything moving? $297. We didn't do it before. We didn't do it before, and I really don't want to do it again. I don't, like... I can't say it's wholly a waste of time, especially for content, but as far as... As far as reality progression, I don't think it's worth it, you know? Alright, back out into the wild. My live stream's going on beyond my schedule today, simply because I had some video issues, some streaming issues earlier. I had to dump my previous live stream. Oh, we're close. We're close, guys. If you can spot it before me, holler. Definitely nearby. Like some of these trees from my... Alright. Let's look for this, this thing. Alright. Very close by. Right there. 198. Next. Oh, something started packing. Did I forget one over here? Yes. There was another one. And it didn't attack me. Alright, where is it? Well, Thyla wants to come over and give me a kiss. So we'll deal with that. Nice high level one, too. Alright, where is this thing? Is it meshed? We don't want to get too close to that bear, otherwise we're going to have to call in reinforcements. I don't see... Yeah, I do. 110. Yeah, why not risk it? I'm running in the wrong direction. Alright, next. Going back the way we came, it seems like? Maybe? We just passed it? $198. Now these things not like or I don't want to say mutated, but if they don't mature, then they produce silk for you, if I'm not mistaken. Going in the wrong direction. Well, there's a lot in this area. Am I too close, or... Small minor adjustments, and we pass it. We have a nice S-Rex that's hanging out waiting for us to desaddle. Nope, that's an acro. Something... Oh, I got too close. I either killed it... I don't know if I killed it. I think I killed it. It's not moving. Watch it be a 330, guys. Just my luck. Watch it be a 330. Nope, it's still attacking me. 44. Alright, you're gone. You're gone. Not happy with you. Not at all happy with you. Kind of feel like... Now don't get me wrong, Astraeos is fantastic for taming levels. Like, fantastic, beautiful. Like, no way... I mean, it's just a really difficult tame to find, is what's causing this to be kind of like crazy. Alright, we are like sitting over this thing. So we're gonna have to get rid of all these things so we can focus on this. Well, I personally don't see anything. But we will explore a little bit more. Right there. Right there. 44, guys. 44. Our luck streak is still on. I'll probably circle back around to that acro and accidentally kill it. That's kind of what our luck streak is heading here. We're close. We're past. Of course, it's nearby. Well, let's hope that being near a an ant pile is going to increase our chances here. Like, this thing is in the freaking ant pile. 209. Try to kill this thing without affecting the ant pile, because those things are nasty. Those are nasty little boogers if you upset them. Past it. Past it. Well, at least these things are all really close to each other. Like, you don't have to really travel across the entire map hoping to... And you know what? Oh my god. Strike that. I mean, we're finding 290s and 300s, and God love it, but honestly, the gene scanner is not supposed to find those for me. And I didn't realize it until like right now, so let's double check our settings on it. See, it's supposed to max level 231, so it's not even supposed to find like the 330s. We're just getting lucky with the fact that it's finding like high level ones nearby. I'm guessing. I don't know. Again, I go back to my original statement. Like, vanilla-wise, I'm not sure how you're supposed to find it. I don't even know if the Stethecanthus picks them up. Well, something just disappeared there. Did you guys see that? Well, these trees are not good for the heart. Too close. Yeah. This thing is nearby. Any creepy crawlers? Here we go. What are we looking at? 132. I think I'm about ready to wrap it up for the day on this search. Tomorrow, I will probably try to find a better way. Like, I really should be doing this with the Stethecanthus. The Stethecanthus is going to point out the 330 that's nearby. If we're lucky enough to find a 330 near where this gene scanner's taking us to. I think it's above here. And the more of these larvae we kill, you guys, the more spawn. So, killing these things is actually really good for your spawn chances, I hear a compy. Maybe this is not up here. What a stupid, crazy place to be. Right? There it is. $110. Yeah, I mean, this tracker, now that I not realize, I just kind of momentarily forgot for a couple hours, is not going to find your maxes. It's going to find you, like, where communities are, where spawns are. It's going to lead you to where a max could be, but it's not going to find a max. That changes with your level, but I may not be maxed out, but I'm pretty damn close to being maxed out. Really want to go back and get my Stethecanthus on Atlantis anyway for doing this, you know. I felt like these things spawn in bunches in the north. I thought I saw 2 images here. Well, that's not nice of you guys. Jeez. Chill out. Am I walking on it? I am. 110. Now I kind of wish I got those 297s. I got one today. Why am I... Oh, I'm overweight. Too much food. Don't need all that food. We'll do one more and then head back. I kind of feel like we're in the same spot. Kind of feels like we're doing zigzags here. How lucky do you think we would have had to have been in order to use this to find a 330? Like, we found a 319, I want to say. We found a 319. I mean, for it to become a 467? Or 461? Yeah. We got pretty damn lucky, I think. Right on this little thing right here, probably. This will be a nice little place to end it. And Diplodocus is going to mess with me. Alright. 209. Something's flying. Over there. Survival game, you always have to be on alert. Alright, let's head back to base. Not an entirely useless day. We were able to do a few things today. We were able to tame at least one Bastion Beetle larva. Could have probably done another one. Or two. We were able to test a bug report. Able to show you a little bit about the usefulness of maybe collecting some of the flora. Once again, if you guys have any comments yourself and would like to see something happen in a future video, I'm all ears, open to suggestion, open to advice. This is a new thing I'm trying, and hopefully it'll work out to doing exactly what I'm hoping it'll do, and is bring you guys some knowledge that you might not already have. I usually keep all this stuff, but my tribe mates are doing a playthrough on this map, and I don't want to improve anything they have, you know, that they've done. So, oh, it's outside. Take one last look to make sure that everything we have is transferable. We'll see. Not sure if these plants are fully transferable. They might be Astraeos only, but we'll see. If there's anything else, it won't let us transfer, so let's go back to Atlantis. Grab the Stethecanthus, because I made a mistake and left the shoulder pet. That's a no-no. You're supposed to know better. I am noticing that I'm getting a bunch of people that's just kind of like just joining, and I mean, I don't know what I thought. Maybe I thought that there wouldn't be spammers in like every medium, but there is. Of course, he might have. I mean, said that he did follow, but I did ban him, so oh well. I don't know. It's unsolicited. I don't think it's very I don't think it's very proper for you to unsolicit, you know, to solicit people on their stream, you know. Open up a conversation a different way, lead into it. Don't be just blunt and say, hey, come check me out at this blah blah blah, you know. You know, this day and age, we're very careful. You have to be very careful about who you trust in the digital world, what you're clicking on, you know, who you're connecting with. So just stay safe out there. We're going on the second 2-hour mark, and here's what we got. And we got our Stethecanthus. And we got some nice things today. So hopefully tomorrow we have better luck with the Bastion Beetle and our road to trying to find a 330. And hope to see you tomorrow. Check out the live stream. Check out the YouTube. Xodus files. Subscribe, share, like. follow, all of the above. I appreciate you guys. I'll see ya.